Pentagon said that US President Joe Biden is to send extra 3,000 troops to Europe this week in fears of a Russian invasion of Ukraine. In response, Moscow said deployment of 3,000 American troops to Eastern Europe would increase tension and reduce scope for political decision. Bomb threats are sent to churches and a dozen universities of United States who are serving mostly African Americans. Federal Bureau of Investigation says it has not detected any explosive devices from these places. War, hunger, and poverty began to affect children first in Afghanistan. The number of malnourished children has increased in war-torn country. The number of children in clinics rose to 4,673 in January this year, and at least 1 million are facing the risk of death. 9 civilians have been killed and 30 others injured in a rocket attack in Syria. The attack was carried out by the YPG terror group on Al-Bab district. The US State Department has asked Israel to probe death of citizen in West Bank. A US citizen, Omar Assad, was found dead on Jan 12th after Israeli soldiers detained him in the West Bank. The United Arab Emirates has prevented another drone attack over its territory. Meanwhile, Washington said it will send a warship and fighter jets to help defend its Gulf ally as conflict with Yemeni rebels intensifies. Up next, we have the national updates. Prime Minister Imran Khan has stressed upon businessmen to support government in efforts to provide relief to masses in meeting with the prominent industrialists and Chief of Army Staff. Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa assured to fully support government's policies for the progress of country. Security forces fought 2 militant attacks in Balochistan, inflicting heavy casualties on terrorists. According to Inter-Services Public Relations, the terrorists attempted to attack 2 separate security forces camps in Panjgur and Nushki. Prime Minister Imran Khan left for China for a 4-day visit. The Prime Minister will attend the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympic Games. High-level delegation accompanying Premier on his visit to China. Former Prime Minister of Pakistan Nawaz Sharif along with daughters was spotted visiting factory instead of hospital in United Kingdom. Former Finance Minister Ishaq Dar also accompanied Nawaz Sharif and inspected the factory. Hussain Nawaz called his father alleged video 4 to 5 months old. Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony Minister Pir Nurul Haq Qadri has expressed dismay over Indian refusal to issue visas to Pakistani Zaireen for Ajmer. Qadri said Pakistan would take up ill treatment of Zaireen with India at Foreign Ministry's level. The Crown Prosecution Service has submitted evidence in Muttahida Qawmi Movement Supremo Altaf Hussain hate speech trial. The charge under the British Terrorism Act 2006 relates to the encouragement of terrorism. Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmed has categorically rejected the perception of the presidential system or impose a state of emergency in the country. He termed all such talk nothing more than rumors. A coal miner has been killed in a landslide struck a coal mine in Duki district of Balochistan. The dead miner was identified as a resident of Afghanistan. Sindh government has given Pundal and Budu Islands status of protected forests. The cabinet has also approved 915,230,000 rupees to provide compensation for the cooperative market shops to start their business. Karachi Metropolitan Corporation has decided to launch a zip line near Clifton coastline. The proposed zip line would be 3,000 feet long and will run from Kothari Parade to Bagh Ibn Qasim boundary wall.
Equal justice under law. We haven't yet lived up to that promise, marginalized communities across our nation. I'm Faisal Gill. I saw how the color of your skin, so I went to law school because I wanted to fight to make the law work for all, because I wanted to give back, because Black lives matter, because we need to incarcerate less and educate more. Deserves justice.
Up next, we have the health updates. The World Health Organization chief said that in 10 weeks, Omicron surge causes COVID cases to soar. WHO said 4 of its 6 regions worldwide are seeing increasing trends in deaths. Major airlines, business, and travel groups have urged the White House to end international travel COVID-19 testing rules. The U.S. Travel Association said that pre-departure testing is a leading factor in the decision not to travel internationally. Up next, we have the updates on science and technology. SpaceX rocket has successfully launched U.S. spy satellite into orbit. The NROL-87 will provide a wide range of timely intelligence information. Up next, we have the sports updates. A 5-member Pakistani squad has reached Beijing to participate in the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games. Pakistani skier Muhammad Kareem will complete the slalom event on 16th February. Australian pace bowler Josh Hazlewood said that he will not be surprised if some Aussies skip Pakistan tour due to security fears. Australia are scheduled to play 3 tests, 3 ODIs and 1 T20 starting from March 3rd. His will be their first trip to Pakistan in 24 years. New Zealanders Daryl Mitchell won the International Cricket Council Spirit of Cricket Award. Mitchell won the award for his gesture of refusing to take a single in the high-pressure T20 World Cup semi-final against England. Up next, we have the entertainment updates. Pakistani rising actor Ahmed Ali Akbar gained immense appreciation after his stellar performance in the drama serial Parizat. He also received cross-border praise from Indian actress Sonam Bajwa. The Bollywood star shared a scene from the grand masterpiece and dubbed Akbar's performance phenomenal. Pakistani designer Hassan Shahryar Yassin is over the moon over Vuok mention. Courtier's designs were recently featured in the magazines after he designed a dear friend's wedding outfit. Popular Indian comedian Sunil Grover is diagnosed with heart ailment. Grover has undergone a crucial heart surgery at the Asian Heart Institute in Mumbai. British musician and singer Ed Sheeran won the title of the world's most played artist on radio. With 4.3 million radio plays each year, Ed Sheeran beat out Dua Lipa and The Weeknd for the title. Up next, we have the business updates. The International Monetary Fund has approved the $1 billion loan tranche. The $1 billion tranche will be released under the Extended Fund Facility. The Pakistani rupee steadied against the US dollar in the interbank market. The rupee closed at Rs 176.41 with a meager gain of 0.01% against the greenback.
Equal justice under law. We haven't yet lived up to that promise, marginalized communities across our nation. I'm Faisal Gill. I saw how the color of your skin, so I went to law school because I wanted to fight to make the law work for all, because I wanted to give back, because Black lives matter, because we need to incarcerate less and educate more. Deserves justice.